Hello and welcome to February's roundup of new features coming in Office 365, SharePoint and our Kira intranet platform. This month we're looking at some exciting stuff, including changes to how files are stored in Office 365, custom search results pages and inline image resizing in SharePoint, and read receipts and tools for frontline workers in Microsoft Teams. This update is brought to you by the team at CompanyNet. We're an independent business with an expert team that knows Office 365 inside out. So if your organization is looking to get more value out of Office 365, drop us a line. First up this month, file size limits across Office 365 are getting a significant boost. Up till now, the size limit for a single file on SharePoint, OneDrive and Teams was a paltry 15 gigabytes, about the same as storing 3,000 copies of the complete works of Shakespeare. That's now been increased to 100 gigabytes, which is around twice the size of everything on Wikipedia. So if you've ever wanted to store an absolutely ginormous file in Office 365, now you can. The real news behind this announcement is that Microsoft has cracked something called delta syncing. This is where, when you sync your files with OneDrive or SharePoint, rather than re-uploading the whole file, it only uploads the bits that have changed. Previously, only Office 365 files like Word documents could do this, but now all file types, including huge files like videos and archives, can be delta synced. That'll mean considerable savings on time and bandwidth that you use when you're uploading and downloading files. Next, let's look at the new custom search results pages in SharePoint Online. You'll soon be able to have custom search results, which will not only let you define new search scopes and ways of filtering your content, but also let you specify how the search results should look. You could, for example, have a custom search scoped just to the HR pages on your intranet, or one that only returns policies and procedures. Custom searches will appear as a new tab within your search results. They'll apply across your whole organization, so will need to be set up by administrators. Also, defining which search results to return will be done using Keyword Query Language or KQL code, so you may need some specialist assistance if you want to get it right. On the plus side, Microsoft are providing a new Search Results Designer tool which helps you visually lay out how you want results to be displayed. Sticking with SharePoint, let's have a look at a new look for images. Rolling out now, for completion by the end of February, is the ability to resize and crop images directly in SharePoint wherever you add them to a page. This is a great feature which will let your content authors save time when adding images, since they won't have to resize the images before uploading them. Thanks to the close integration of our Kira intranet platform with SharePoint Online, this feature will be available to Kira users as soon as Microsoft enables it on your tenant. Now let's head over to Microsoft Teams. Read receipts in Teams conversations have now been rolled out to all tenants. These show two things: a tick if your message has been successfully delivered, and an eye if the message has been read. However, we found that the eye will currently only appear on messages that are read by a pure Teams user. So if you've migrated any users from old on-premises installations of Skype for Business, read receipts simply won't work for them, even though all the options are there. It seems to be related to one of the many legacy settings left over from Skype. We haven't managed to pin down which one yet though. Sharing whether you've read messages can be turned off in the Teams settings under the Privacy tab, but note that if you turn off read receipts for yourself, you won't benefit from seeing whether others have read your messages. Finally, and sticking with Teams, Microsoft are introducing a selection of new tools that are aimed at frontline workers. These include shift management, a walkie-talkie function, and improved options for sign-in, sign-out, and identity management. Up to this point, Teams has been largely focused on desk-based office workers. These new features will help bring frontline workers into the fold. Those who typically don't have access to a PC, but will have a device such as a phone or a tablet. Because this huge segment of workers has been largely ignored to date, many have resorted to shadow IT, using apps that aren't officially sanctioned to get more done. Bringing frontline workers into the Teams fold will help resolve this potential security issue. The new features include a brand new shift management app called Shifts, which is designed to create a centralized shift management system with options like notifying staff of changes to shifts and the ability to offer shifts to coworkers. We've put shifts through its paces and it's not quite ready for use. For example, it doesn't actually notify team members when they're given a shift, but it's not far off complete and it's definitely a welcome step in the right direction. Another Teams feature aimed at frontline workers is the new walkie-talkie functionality in the mobile app. This will add a push-to-talk capability, which will let individual team members have secure, instant voice conversations or talk to their whole team simultaneously. Unlike traditional walkie-talkies, there's no chance of anyone listening in, although how well it works will depend on your network availability. Finally, there are some new options for sign-in and identity management that will make it easier for frontline workers and their managers. These include the ability to sign into Teams using a code sent by SMS text message rather than the password, the ability to automatically sign someone out of every device so the device can be used by someone else, and the ability for managers to manage their team members' identities without being an admin. For example, being able to quickly revoke access for someone who's just walked out of their job. That's it for this month. If you'd like to stay up to date with the latest in Office 365, make sure you subscribe to our channel or visit www.company-net.com/roundup to get our monthly email straight into your inbox.